Why am I stopping?
So, this is CiB,
Whoa, that's a thing.
CiB Game Boy Theater, where we always look at 2 games. That's how it is. I didn't make the rules up. The rules just happened upon me, Ben.
We don't have time for 2 games.
Well, we have time for 2 games because both of these games are going to be done in a freaking minute. So, Trev, blast that music. So, we're going to be Glacier, I think. Yeah.
By the way, some Super Game Boy games had cool things like this.
They do. So this is Glacius versus Combo Breaker.
Expanded color palette.
So I'm going to say, in all fairness to this game, for being on the Game Boy...
It's infinitely better than Street Fighter 2.
Right? It's actually playable. Like, it's... The colors... By the way, you want some colors? Check this out. You see that? Yeah. You like that? Anyway, that's the other color choice on Super Game Boy. But this game is like actually somewhat playable, and like the crazy thing is you can do the combos and stuff. Like obviously it's much simpler, but like I was able. I only know quarter circles, but with the other enemy I was doing, like it worked. So
I find it pretty interesting that the Super Game Boy has a background for this, considering that you can just buy Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo.
You know, that's a good point, and that's just how they did that. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to go too far in this game. I want to start with this one first, because the next game we're going to see, we have to compare this to the next game. So, like, you know, in the background, like, honestly, this is one of those games that, like, you got to give it up to them, that, like, legitimately, like, given what they were given, they did a fantastic job with it.
Did you notice that on the 2 character portrait things, they actually color it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
And I think that's just a Super Game Boy thing. I'm surprised they even attempted anything.
I'm also surprised that this is an original Game Boy and not a Game Boy Color title, but I guess that makes sense considering.
Well, it was 94, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think the Super Game Boy was, what, like 98 or something?
Oh, you mean Game Boy Color? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, so far I'm doing okay by just hitting B over and over again. So
well, I think this is.
Yep, that's really all we have to see. I mean, you just keep going and you fight them, and there's no that I saw 2-player mode. You start the game and then you fight these guys. So
very Mortal Kombat.
Yikes! This blueness is pretty blue. Yeah, this is the girl that beat me out last time, but apparently, if you ever need to know, Glacius is the king of Killer Instinct for Game Boy.
Yeah, you can just mash that punch button.
I mean, the thing is, his reach is like further than anyone else I've seen so far. So you're just like, you're getting close enough, and it's over. So, yeah, like I said, we just like to show off these games. There's nothing crazy, and that is it. Now, let's compare that to our next game that's up, which is Mortal Kombat 2. And it doesn't even want to, it's like literally like, I don't want to play. Like, I don't
Please don't publicly...
Please don't play me. Please don't show me off. Now, just have that Killer Instinct fresh in your mind, right? Because this is 94, which is about the same time as Killer Instinct was. In fact, I think it might have been the same year, right?
Yeah, it said 94, 95.
Okay, so here's Mortal Kombat 2. First of all, crank it up. Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like Mortal Kombat.
So what are the options?
Easy.
That's what we're going to do. So we have 4 characters, which is definitely not what they had in Mortal Kombat 2.
They're all Scorpion clones.
I mean, 3 of them are. We're going to pick, I assume this is Sub-Zero. Now, boys, nothing is going to prepare you for what you're about to see.
This looks really good. Runs at 2 FPS, 2 frames of animation for anything. It doesn't matter, it's on the Game Boy, just ship it.
Just get it out the door! It runs
cares?
so unbelievably slow. Like, you might think...
And yet, which franchise is still around today? And in fact, has an upcoming... Well, I think Mortal Kombat is a little more prominent.
Yes, that's true. I mean, obviously, a good game franchise can have one really bad, whatever, port. But, like, boy, like, I gotta say... Alright.
Yeah, they showed off Mortal Kombat 11, and it just looks like Mortal Kombat 10 to me.
Yep, sounds about right. So, like I said, this game is to the point of being like, honestly, like, look at this. Oh my god, I did 2 hits. Are we ready for this perfect? No, Jax! And I was trying to find if I had the original Mortal Kombat because I wanted to see if it was as bad, and I don't, so maybe I'll find it.
That's right, this is the second.
Yep. So maybe the first would be worse, or maybe it would be simpler and therefore better. But yeah, I don't know any move. Oh, apparently I do. Apparently I do know moves.
That's the single move to end it all.
Check that out. So yeah, and we're gonna
Do the fatality.
There's also
He did it!
the cool thing about Scorpion's move there.
Hold on,
where he
boys!
goes-
Oh, okay.
Where he goes like off the screen
got it.
onto the other side is that it's so much better here because
Did you see
there
that?
is no middle.
Oh yeah, it's true. You're just always in the middle.
Yeah.
So the goal of this game is to uppercut and take 40%. Like it's literally a single. Like, all right, how many seconds does this take? 99, 1, 1,000. So that goes by 2 seconds, right? All right, so hey, get that. What the? What the?
Literally showing you what? Nice face.
The whoopee guy's literally there. So that battle took roughly 15 maybe 20-ish seconds. And I don't think there's really too much else to show here. I found this game, I popped it in, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god. And you know what the funny thing is? I specifically remember playing one of these back in the day and being super impressed with it. So there are certain things that, like, just maybe was impressive at the time.
Yeah, I guess at the time you were just like, it's portable and it's playable. That means it's good.
Yeah. I don't know if it was this one or the first one, but I remember specifically being like, no way, Mortal Kombat, and like playing it and being like, all right. And yeah, I mean, it is set to easy mode, so I will say that, but like, it's been, you don't really have to know anything to do this, so I guess that's it. I wonder if I die. I wonder if he gives me a fatality. Does anyone really care?
Nope.
No. See you next time.